Hi, I'm Jale. I'm here to deliver a general insight into between now and the next time I post an update. This is going to be for the general collective. If this resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, you know, take what does and leave the rest. Obviously, if you want a more personalised reading, information is in the description box below. And yeah, so we're going to just tune into the energy now to see what is going to be happening over the next couple of days in general into between now and when I next post a video. Let's have a look what they're going to bring forward here. They're saying fast moving action here, so, and there's different modes of transportation they're showing me as well, so it feels like there's a lot of movement going on. There's a lot of fast paced energy. They're talking about, in terms of general information, something about Wednesday being a key day, something about honouring what is yours and leaving the rest. It could be that you've got a busy period over the next couple of days and that you don't feel like anything's happening. It's like there's a sludgery to this. It's not too productive. I feel like if you haven't seen the results until, you know, over the next few days, Wednesday may be integral to this. Keep your head up, keep your thoughts positive. It's interesting because they're talking about, hang on, something about ahead of time. One sec. Don't discount things ahead of time. Don't discount things. And I don't know why, but this is connected to a male energy here. It could be for one of you. It could be for all of you. Don't discount things ahead of time. So if you've been walking into something new, or you are walking into something new and you're going, nah, not feeling it, not feeling this energy, don't discount it ahead of time. Trial it out and see if this is going to work for you, because they're talking about there may be a positive surprise at the end of this. And I feel like I want to say this could also relate to a job or a career move. If you've been debating something to do with a career move, take action, because this is going to be a really fruitful time. It could be that you've wanted to make that move, but there's been something mental block, where very Eight of Swords energy in the tarot deck, so very kind of mental conflicted energy. Don't discount this until you have trialed at least a short amount of time what this involves. I'm really careful how I'm wording this, because they really want me to hit the words exactly as they're saying it. Don't discount anything. They're also talking about a change of perspective so that you can view things in a different way. You can see how things could materialize, because it will also compound the last message. I'm going to pull some, oh, by the way, I'm using my new deck, the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Anne Taylor here, just to clarify the energy that I'm getting through. Might use a bit of tarot depending on. So I'm hoping to sort of connect to this energy and then clarify with cards just to solidify the information. What else they're trying to show me something else here. I'm getting a confusion fog around some people. It's like there's a cloud of, they're saying disillusionment. Excuse all the random orbs. A cloud of disillusionment. Again, it's relating to this, what you think something is going to be is not how the reality of it is. So be very careful of any preconceived ideas. They're saying this is a pattern of behavior for someone who usually goes into something, and again, it's a program pattern of behavior mentally, where they're talking themselves out of these things before it's even happened, because this is a self-esteem issue. This is a little bit of self-sabotage going on, I'm not going to lie. A little bit of a pattern of behavior where they don't want to put themselves out there because there's a lack of worthiness going on here. Watch for that, because don't stand in your own way. Don't stand in your own way. There's something really of course it's going to fly across the other side of the room. Of course that was going to happen. Thanks, Spirit. That was awesome. Just disappearing for a few moments. Okay, let's see. Is this upright or the other way? I mean, it's come out on the other way. I feel like this kind of, it's almost like don't stand in your own way. I feel like this card is clarifying that. It's saying hostilities in the reverse. Sorry about this, guys. Apologies. Let me show it upright. It's going to be a lot easier. So this came up in the reverse, okay? Sword of truth, clarity. Swords are related to the mental. Swords of truth. Swords of communication. This is also saying, don't, not only in terms of a general sense, don't stand in your own way, but verbally, don't say something very quickly before you've really thought it through, because I almost feel with this energy here, it's like you want to do something, but you blurt out you don't want to do it, and then it's too late. So just be really careful leading up to this, that your mental clarity is balanced, that you're standing in your own power, you're feeling positive and good about yourself, and that you take a moment to then reply, because I feel like whatever this is about could be a trigger. There's also a pattern behavior which is usually triggering of you. Personally, I feel like triggers are very powerful, because, and positive, it doesn't have to be negative, because it's leading you to see what exactly needs to come up for healing. This doesn't have to be, oh, I'm being attacked, I'm being this, I'm being that. I view this in a very different way. I don't view this as I don't want to view this as a victim type of mentality. I'm viewing this as, this person's actually done me a favour by bringing this to me, because by me being triggered, it's bringing something up for me to be healed, so I can look at it, take note, and then move forward in a positive step, positive movement forward. Be very tentative about what you're agreeing to. Be very tentative. If you feel like you are usually one of these people that speaks before they think, this is definitely one of those things, because I feel like there's an opportunity here and someone's agreeing, saying no before they've even had a chance to, for the feet to kind of touch the floor. Thanks. And look, angel of balance. So look, they're even clarifying this. Balanced. Use balance, use discernment. Connect head with heart. Connect head with heart, because you know what's in the middle of the head and the heart? Your throat chakra. If one of these things, if you overthink, if you don't have this, I can't speak again. If there's a worthiness issue, and look, I'm even clarifying it now. Look, there's a communication issue here. So I'm even channeling that there's a communication issue. This needs to be balanced both here and here. Okay. You could also need to look at your chakra rebalancing. Loads of YouTube guided meditations to recalibrate chakras. If you're new to meditation, Roz Place has got a lovely energy to her. I recommend her. If you're a bit more of a seasoned professional with meditations, what's his name? Steve Noble, is it? He's brilliant. Especially anyone who's, you know, started to awaken. He's brilliant. I love his meditations. He's very good for any light workers here that may want to kind of recalibrate. And he does everything. He does, you know, the aura cleanse, you know, obviously it's a guided meditation, but he does the recalibration of chakras. Again, I can also offer help and assistance with that. Just send me an email. What else do we need to be aware of, please, Spirit? What other energies do we need to be aware of here? I love how these cards synchronize. Look, Healer of the Ages. And again, the fire. And again, look, this is crazy. Can you see how his heart chakra in the middle of his chest is literally beaming and his head is beaming? I love how they clarify this information. And he's holding the fire. What he's saying is, by doing this work, you are essentially not only recalibrating yourself, but you're empowering yourself as well to make the correct decisions moving forward. So, there's a win-win in my book, you know? Win-win. What else do we need to be aware of, please, Spirit? And thank you so much for all these confirmations. What else do we need to be aware of? What other... I don't know why, but I'm getting the twins here, like the Lovers card, Gemini. Let me just tune into this. Could be that you're part of a twin. Could be that you have a twin sister or a twin brother and you're the other sex to that. Could be that you're expecting twins. Let me have a tune in. It's going to be different for everyone, but let me see if I can get a more specific. Okay, this is about Venus and Mars in alignment. This is about Venus and Mars in alignment, the masculine and feminine within the self. Did a little bit of insight into that on the new Super Black Moon video that I also posted yesterday. There's a huge recalibration going on here. There's a huge recalibration going on here, and as you can see, the Angel of Balance has now come up reversed to clarify that. We need to reconnect and recalibrate our feminine and masculine sides. Okay. Meditation, doing a bit of cleansing, healing work will be really good for that. It's about the throat chakra as well. If you're a male and you don't like speaking out, or if you're a female if you don't like speaking out, I'd be looking at that as well. I'd be looking at specifically throat chakra, heart chakra, crown chakra and third eye. But this is the thing, if you haven't been developing, I would be doing a total root chakra to crown, because there's no point concentrating on that area when you're not rooted and grounded and you haven't done any of the lower chakras. There's no point. There's a specific few of you here that maybe do a little bit of healing work that haven't been focusing on the higher chakras, because they're also saying that the connection of the crown up to the nomadic self and the higher up into the 12th chakra system is also really important to recalibrate. So it could be, it's not just the 7th chakra system that you need to be looking at, it's also the higher chakras, because you're leveling up. They're saying it's something to look into for this week, because the energy will be right to do that, essentially. What else do we need to be aware of, please, between now and the next of my posts? An update. Okay. Yeah. So we've got woman holding her heart here. So this is about, again, in your feminine energy. And again, this really connects to the last video I did. Look how vulnerable she is in this picture. I love these cards. Look how vulnerable she is in this picture. Here we go. This is going to take an hour. There's a bit of vulnerability to her here. She's got her top kind of almost sloped over the shoulder. And it's a very protective instinct, because she's almost turning herself away in order to protect the heart, but she's still maintaining that vulnerability. So if you've been in a state where, or an energy where you've really had your walls up and you've really not wanted to kind of really open up and surrender, start reconnecting with the heart chakra and open yourself up to the higher self guides, surrendering to the universe. Don't hold on too tight to anything in this world. This is so important. Attachment, it's a fear. This is an acknowledgement of a fear. By holding on to something too tight, that's not helping a connection. That's not helping a scenario. You're not surrendering to the process of the universe or divine order. By holding on too tight, you're restrictive of that energy and potentially could be causing blocks. So if you've been emotionally guarded, if you felt withdrawn and you've been shutting yourself away and maybe putting walls up with people, obviously discern who you feel you can trust. But I would be getting to a point where you can really open that energy up, because you're restricting your energy, and then there's a bit of a defensive sort of mechanism going on here. But look how beautiful this is, this card. And look, can you see she's actually got the very blue, a bit of a cold energy behind her there, but then towards this heart, it's a really pink heart chakra, you know, sort of very unconditional love energy here. So don't hold on to anything too tight. Don't be, you know, it's very Four of Pentacles energy in the tarot. Surrender, let go. If you feel like something you've wanted and you've been literally plowing energy into something and it's literally an ongoing thing, try the other way and let go and just surrender and maintain some vulnerability. Because sometimes when we're vulnerable, it's about being open to receive, essentially, is what I'm saying. Sit in and use affirmations if you need to. Left side is, I think, the receiving side. So if you've had anything or block in your left side, your feminine side, again, the left side is the feminine side, the matriarch lineage, the mother lineage. Look at the, you know, maybe there's past life issues around motherhood if you're female. Maybe there's, if you're male, there's an issue around your mother that is causing you to block doors from opening. This is getting really deep. Sorry about this. Wow. And look what, literally, look, we've got the broken heart here and the daughter value in reverse. So again, it's like healing this to allow that, the daughter value. It's about valuing yourself, valuing your own presence, your own self. What can you offer to people? Look, because appreciation came up in reverse as well. And then again, caring connections. If you've been feeling disconnected from people, if you've been feeling lonely, you are not alone. It's an illusion. Connect with the higher self, connect with spirit if you need to. You know, it's a very three-dimensional mentality to sit and say, oh, I don't have this person, I don't have that person. Well, maybe in your, around your physical presence, but upstairs, you're never alone. And it may well be that you're starting to connect up to the 5D and or the 4D, and that needs to be a lesson in order to open the door to value to not only you but to blessings coming in. Maybe there's a lot of emotional work that someone needs to be doing here. It might be one of you, it might be more than one of you. What else do we need to be aware of here? And I'm very aware this light is like literally blaring in my eye here. I look a little bit. It's because it's got dark outside. Or darker, because we're coming up to 8 o'clock in the evening here in the UK. Let's see, any final messages? Any final messages for everyone watching here? Anything else we need to be aware of? Any good news? Let's have some good news. Anything positive? Someone's talking about a job again, so you might be hearing back about a job here. They're bringing forward the Ace of Pentacles, so it could be an offering. They're saying don't be suspicious, so maybe you've had an offering and you're a bit suspicious about it. Just take some time, maybe sort of recalibrate chakra systems and sort of just take a few days out to decide. Don't have to decide immediately, I'm sure. Okay, final messages please. Anything else? I don't want to run this on too long. I feel like I need to get another deck. Yeah, I'm going to get this Earth Magic deck because we're in a, you know, a new moon here, Earth trine for most of us. Very earthly, grounded energy. Let's see. So this is the Earth Magic deck by D.Farmer, in case you wanted to know. Okay, so final messages please for general collective between now and when I next post a message. Any good news? Anything we need to be aware of? Anything we need to be aware of here? Any good news ideally? Would love a bit of good news. Anything positive? I keep getting twins again. And I'm getting a little girl. If this message resonates with you, I don't... look, there's going to be two sides you can take this. There's either you had twins and the little girl could have passed, in which point reach out to me because I feel like I need to give you a message, and I definitely won't charge you for this. And no, not every time. I'm going to get 50 million emails now, but I'm going to know who this is for, so, you know. But also, again, it's like there's a little girl in spirit here that I'm connecting with. She wants to make herself known. Okay. Bless her. What a lovely little energy. Okay, so this is interesting. So we've got, it's a bit melodramatic, this card. I'm going to read you from the book what this means, okay? Okay, so this is the... Okay, so I'm going to read this from the book. This is, as I say, Earth Magic cards. Okay, and this is the card of the wake-up call. Okay, so... Here we go. It's taking 5 million years to... Here we go. Right. Okay, so it's the wake up call card. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, you are getting or recently have received a wake up call. It may be in form of a loss or other event in your life, typically one that you are not prepared for initially. You may feel stunned at first, surprised by the unexpected events that are occurring, yet you also know that it is time to draw back the curtain of avoidance and denial and confront the truth that exists in the subtext of this event. To negotiate this wake-up call, listen closely to your instincts while at the same time seeking higher ground of spiritual truth. This wake-up call was not to cause you grief, but to show you how strong you are and to possibly light new pathways for you that can lead you to a beautiful place. Now, it's interesting because I'll show you the card. Can you see there's a huge body of energy and water in this card? I feel like this is going to really open you up emotionally. Now, it's my understanding that usually when we've had a bit of a, you know, grief or a loss or an emotionally loaded situation, every time I've been through that, my ability has absolutely 1000% increased, because it's like your heart's being, it sounds awful, but it's realistic. Your heart's being broken to let more light in, so you upgrade. And it's like, and you sit in the energy sometimes, you think, why me? Like, and then you know, you hopefully quickly move out of that and think, right, let's see what we can learn from this. This is a real test of your character, and it's a testimony to your strength as well, because they're bringing me the word spiritual warrior here. So if you're watching this and you've really gone through the mill, I feel like you're a spiritual warrior, and it's like you're in this training almost to prepare you for a new doorway to walk through and to grab life with both hands. And it's like a total shift, a total recalibration, where you are standing in your power, you are grabbing life with both hands, and you're saying, look what happened to me, and do you know what, I'm here and I've lived to tell the tale. And not only that, but look at what I've learned, look at who I am now. Because this is such a strong energy, and I'm feeling it right here as well, where there's this huge, very strong, powerful energy coming through. It's almost like it sounds awful, but as a soldier usually, and this is going to sound terrible, I have to say it, it's like they break you down to build you up into this absolute warrior of strength, because it's your path, it's where what you've agreed to do in this lifetime, and actually you're built for the job, because who else could get through all this, you know? So sometimes these cards are a bit like, whoa. And then when you start peeling back the layers, you're like, actually, I can do this. I know I'm in this energy now, but I know what I'm capable of. I know who I am. And if I don't know who I am, I'm going to get to that point, and that part of me, I'm going to get to that part of my life, and I'm going to be lived to tell the tale. And then it could be that you then start teaching other people how to get through and heal. This is something very powerful. If it doesn't resonate, obviously take what does and leave the rest. But anyway, I'm hoping this has helped. If at any point you do want to reach out to me, I do offer personalised spiritual psychic readings. I do energy work. I can look at chakra systems. We can do that. We can certainly look at past life healing, anything of that nature. And yeah, the next video will probably be posted Monday now. Probably be Monday that I'll be posting, Monday to Friday. So as I say, please, you know, send a comment, put a comment in the box below. Let me know if you've liked the video. Obviously click like, subscribe, share. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and speak soon. Thanks. Bye.